Matsalane Mamabolo, South Africa's most successful soccer writer.
You Pirates fans were looking for Rulani to come. You guys are unrealistic. Rulani Mokoena Pirates.
3 times winner of Premiership Soccer Writer of the Year. Every day he takes you inside SA Soccer, exclusive to omniaudio.africa. Weekdays, 9:30 a.m.
Break it down. Africa's premier sports destination.
Good morning and welcome to Inside SA Soccer with me, Bra Jakes. It's Blast from the Past Thursdays, and I'm sitting here with a player that South Africa loves. A player that South Africans loved when he played. He was super talented. He had this way about him. When I used to watch him, I used to get surprised. How is this guy dribbling others? He seemed slow, but hey, he left you behind. Got that left foot of his. Thando Mngomeni. Good morning, my brother. Thank you so much for making time for us.
Good morning. Good morning.
It's
happy to be here.
It's good to see you. It's been years and years. I see. Is this natural? Is it like mine? Or is
naturally, it's like yours, but I'm
But
trying
you-
to just bring a bit of an edge to it.
I cannot listen. You've always been a classy player, and I see the class shining through. But honestly, so good to see you. Thank you for making time for us. I think the one thing that let's get out of the way. Just recently, I don't want to. The young ones will say trended. People said Thabo is lost, Thando is lost. We saw you on some other radio stations. You are here, you are fine. South Africa need not worry about, we don't know where Thando is.
No, not at all. I've always been a private person. So when I do get off the radar, it's just me being off the radar. It's how I prefer things post-football.
Yeah,
So I was never missing.
yeah.
I was never missing.
Okay.
But maybe I would say that communication
Okay.
from my side should have been more efficient and better.
Yeah,
And that's about it.
yeah.
You understand, in today's world where social media, one small thing gets blown out of proportion.
It does, yeah.
With that being said, that's about it about that issue.
That's I'm glad because so I think one of the things that maybe you guys don't understand is that you become our people. When you start playing and you become as big as you were, people love you. And when something like that comes out, people worry. So I think just know that a lot of people would have seen that and not just worry, I hope Thando is fine. And I'm glad you are fine. You look good. You did say something, and I've seen that you left football and you stayed out of sort of the limelight. That's who you are, isn't it? A private somebody.
Well, to my circle, very private. I think when you're in the public eye like I was, you don't always want it.
Okay.
So you got to remove yourself from it slowly but surely. But understandably, there's fans around, people who notice you, who want to talk to you, to ask you what you're doing now, those kind of questions. Respectfully, you answer. But then after that, you just go into your safe space.
Own shell, your own space. It is. It's a question that we always ask here on Blast from the Past. We bring you guys who played, who entertained us, and we want to know, what are you up to? Do you still play football? Are you still involved in the game? What does Thando Mngomeni do now?
There's coaching now, but at a very low level, starting from the kids 6 to 11 years old.
Okay.
So it's not immediate that everyone gets the opportunity to be close with the 17s and going up.
Yeah.
That's the foundation phase. So it's equally as important. I think it's we need proper development from 6 years old and not concentrate only when they get to under 13, 15 level.
Yeah.
So most people neglect that foundation phase, which is very important.
Yeah. So you do that. Where do you do that?
There's different schools around Joburg that I'm doing that.
Oh, okay. You go through schools.
Yeah.
Do you have your coaching badges?
Not till the very top, but yeah, I do.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is there a plan to do more?
Coaching, you never stop learning.
Yeah.
Learning. So I've just started my journey. Hopefully in the next couple of years I can get to the top.
Do you have ambitions of sitting on a Santos because it's your club, but on a PSL bench?
No. To be honest, no. I think it's not everyone, not every past footballer has a calling of becoming a coach.
Okay.
I think I enjoy more of imparting my knowledge on the younger generation. I mean, the other guys who obviously can go all the way to PSL level.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good for them.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable where I am, and I think I have more of an impact where I am.
I mean, you talk of that, and I'm reminded of just how your career started. I mean, at Regersdal, you played at a very Thando Mngomeni. We have to. It's one of the things about Cape Town is exactly that the football at the development level is intense. When you guys played, we talked the Bay Hills and all that, but you are one of those almost anomalies that you played at Regersdal for most of your time. You didn't go to your Ajax and Seven Stars and all that, but you made it as big as you did. Just take me back to what Regersdal did for you until you got to the top.
The platform Regersdal gave me, it was at a point where I wasn't really focused in football. It was just a pastime. It was just joining a local football team.
Yeah.
I was more of a basketball person.
You've got the height.
Basketball is just coming in at that point. So, I was crazy about
it.
With my other sibling, obviously Thabo being at Bushbucks, kind of persuaded me to push that along his lines.
Yeah.
Played for Regersdal and for about four years. But I was always like 2 levels
above
ahead. Yeah, I could never.
You could never play with your peers.
My peers. Yeah.
Was it because of course you're big, so you can compete there, but surely the talent said to the coaches, this boy can compete.
I don't know whether it's talent or height.
Okay.
Because at that point, I could never see myself being a pro footballer.
Oh, is it?
It was just boys play football.
Yeah, like
some play
we do in the
basketball,
town.
some play football. And it was just something I did. I think I recognized it when I joined Santos.
Oh yeah,
why am I kind of better than all the other guys who are kind of headhunted?
Yeah.
And then I took it seriously from
there.
16 years old.
Yeah, and I mean your Santos journey. When I know of a story that you would go with Thabo to training sessions as a younger brother, but then the Santos thing was your Johnny Mbidzo and them who played with your brother take you there, and Clive sees this and he says, "This we need." I mean, it's not like you were going on trial.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was playing for the juniors, there was a Puma street soccer tournament, a 5-a-side that was playing in Durban.
Yeah.
And I think the late Clive Barker being the ambassador for Puma, he spotted me at that tournament.
Okay.
That was probably a season before we actually joined Santos. So when he joined Santos, he recommended me that from the juniors that I must go first team.
Yeah.
And I wasn't ready for it because I was pretty much shocked because I respected the other guys. I always felt that the other guys were better than me that's going to get the opportunity.
Yeah.
But
it happened.
Thank God it happened.
Yeah. You look back at that time, I mean, Clive is Clive, you're playing for Santos. What were the lessons? What did that stage do for you and your career? And just now you taking this thing as a career and seeing a potential for yourself there.
Well, because of Thabo, I've been around footballers and the professional setup.
Yes.
I mean, I used to go with them when it used to be Cape Town Spurs before the Ajax and
Seven Stars.
So I used to be a ball boy. So I knew the environment. But the coaching aspect that he instilled in me was very different. It's something that, all respect goes to my junior coaches, but I've never seen it at that level before.
Yeah.
Concentrating on the basics. He was very good in that, motivating, making sure that you're always ready when called upon.
Yeah. And you enjoyed that?
I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah.
I think my mentality changed quickly after that.
How so?
I was the youngest in the team, so I was kind of like the little brother to everyone.
Yeah.
When balls are kicked around, I'm the one who chases. At the airport, I'm carrying the bags.
Yeah.
After the game, I'm carrying the bottles with the kit man to the bus.
Yeah.
So yeah, kind of initiation, but old school.
Yeah, yeah.
Old school. I can't expect the same with the guys today.
Oh no, they wouldn't do that. They won't do that.
Old school is old school. That's my upbringing.
Yeah, yeah.
So not to say that today's is
It's wrong.
it's wrong. It's just that's the way it is.
Yeah, yeah. Now you play there, and then a call comes that you switch, you go to Super Sport. I mean, Coach Pizzo, the way he works, he saw you still there, he wants you. I'm told, you'll tell me if I've heard this story right, that you and Coach Pizzo meet at an engine garage on the R21 to sign a contract because at the office people will start saying, what's happening here? How does it happen?
You pay your sources very well. We met at a garage. Oh, I was contracted to Santos.
Santos, of
it
course.
was 6 months where I could sign a pre-contract.
Okay.
But with the owner of Santos, we didn't. My family
Gulam.
didn't.
Was
with
it still Gulam Ali?
It was Mr. Ali. So we didn't want him to know.
Yeah, of course.
So that at least it increases my chances of playing.
Yeah, yeah, because they do that. This club, you sign a pre-contract.
Yeah, they
put you to the side. Yeah.
So we met at the Eden Garage. I think it was on the R27.
21, the airport one.
R21, yes,
Yeah.
R21.
Yeah.
R21 with the late Madichache, Bastian, and Pizzo. That's when I signed the
Pre-contract.
So when I got back to Cape Town, somehow Mr. Ali got wind of it, that I'm crossing floors.
Yeah.
And he didn't appreciate that.
I can imagine.
Threw a lot of things at me. Of course, financial incentives, higher salary, this more regular game time. But I felt that, you know what, let me change.
Yeah, growth.
Let me change. I mean, when Pizzo contacted me, I could see where I was going with it. The squad at Super Sport was also transitioning. It was end of the Rodney Zondi era.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah, so it was a lot of young players
coming through.
I felt that it was best suited for my career at the time.
Yeah, yeah. So yes, Coach Pizzo says that. He talks. Pizzo is like that. He always tells his players, "This is my plan. This is what I want to do." He tells you about the people he wants. Shane Pochenpool, I'm told Shane is coming. You used to play against Shane in Cape Town. It looked like a good project, but you're moving from home comfort zone. You're coming to Pretoria. They put you up in Atteridgeville.
Yeah.
How was that? You had Kimang Jeriwari managing.
Atteridgeville days were wild. Boy from Kuguletu, transitioning. I've normally learned a bit of Tswana in national team, junior national team camps.
Yes.
So now I had to fully immerse myself in picking up the language.
And the Tswana Pretoria is completely different.
Yeah,
because
they
speak I know.
Yeah. Very different, very different. But it didn't take long.
Okay.
It didn't take long. I mean, if you're around the people who speak a certain language, you'll pick it up quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You played, arguably, for some of us who watched, arguably some of your best football at Super Sport. You played with players that Pagatka was there, remember, and all that. What was it about that time, that team that Pizzo built, that made you guys as special as you were?
We were family. I think that family aspect off the field carried on the field. It was not only myself who lived in Atteridgeville. I stayed with Pa. Mahlangu stayed with Ranchi further up.
Yeah.
Other guys a little bit lower down, Gosozville. So we used to hang around. You spend most of your days together. So you build a camaraderie. We took that to the games. We had a coach who was very committed and very stern in his direction and wants what to achieve. So if you didn't come to the party, you're sitting in the stands. You work hard, you play hard.
Yeah.
That's what we did.
And I mean, Coach Pizzo, you worked with him when he too was still a young coach.
Yes.
Just looking at who he's gone on to become, the things he's gone to achieve, did you look and say, he deserves this? So based on just what you knew of him as a young coach, the trajectory that he took?
Rightfully so, he deserves it.
Yeah.
But at that time, he used to tell us that he's going to coach the national team. He's going to go to World Cup. I think the only thing missing from his resume is winning the World Cup, because those are one of the things that
He said he wants to.
he used to preach, especially when things don't go our way. And he used to remind us that, guys, you're replaceable.
Yeah.
A footballer's born every day.
Yeah.
I can go to a Kasi and pick another boy up and put him exactly the same position.
You are.
So if you don't do your job, all I have to do is just go and watch a game, bring in the next
somebody.
day, and give you a clearance, and you can go.
Yeah, but that's for him to share that with you. I think it was very good, because we see it happen.
Yeah.
I mean, I look at the fact that there's one thing that Pizzo and Supersport did for you guys that I think a lot of clubs could have learned. Taking you and putting you almost sort of with families. When you're young, you're Thando coming from Gooks, you come here, the money is there. The one thing also they would pay the money into your mom's account instead of yours. I mean,
No one got no one got cash. Or money deposited in the account. It was always your guardian if you were below 18.
Yeah.
Every weekend I would phone the parents like, hey, I need some more. I need some more, because you already started a life outside Cape Town.
Yes,
It's very important as well that you see your surroundings. I'm not talking only about nightlife. I'm saying just in general, go nowhere to shop, nowhere to hang out, and stuff like that.
Yeah. What role did Jerry play in, just guiding you, especially? Because there's that whole time where you sort of said, I don't know, I need the money now, and you go.
No, that was kind of the shock initially joining Supersport, that you get your money on time.
Yeah.
Coming from Santos, it was
Different.
If they say 25, it's 25.
At Supersport.
At Supersport,
Yeah.
25 is 25. Santos, you're not sure if you're getting paid this month or that season for other players.
Yeah.
So, very professional. Jerry was kind of, if Pizzo was the father figure, Jerry was like the close uncle.
Okay.
To make sure that the boys are in tow.
Yeah. I mean, Thando, you look at that, coming to Pretoria, a young guy. You're Thando Mngomeni, the younger brother to Thabo Mngomeni, but you have your own talent. Did you ever at any stage feel you're under his shadow?
No, I could never think like that. He's the person I most probably followed the most. But I had to change certain parts of my game, not to be like him.
Okay.
To shine as me,
Yes.
and not to shine as
Thabo's
his
younger
brother.
brother.
But that's something the media world obviously takes in its own context.
Yeah.
I think between me and him, there's a mutual respect. There's mutual respect, and that's enough for me.
Yeah.
Whether I am better, which I don't think, I'm comfortable with that.
Yeah.
What
What role has he played in guiding you? I mean, through the career, especially.
First one to call, not when I'm having a good time or a good game, but when things aren't falling into place. Like, remember why you're doing it.
Yeah.
There's going to be games like this. There's going to be times when you don't get the shine. Someone else does.
Yeah.
And for the benefit of the team, it's not about Thando, it's about the team.
Yeah.
Who scores does not matter. As long as the team gets 3 points,
That's-
that brings you closer to your goal.
How easy is that? Because you are gifted, you're talented. We watch games and the temptation to want to do it for me is there. How did you manage to fight that?
I think it's just a football IQ you have, knowing when to take over a game, knowing when not to be selfish. Some players go overboard by wanting to do it themselves, by taking the game by the scruff of the neck. You can call it that.
Yeah.
But sometimes when you look at it in hindsight, that it's not always needed at that point in the game.
Yeah.
Sometimes maybe a lot of patience, spreading the ball more maybe. It will come eventually, the goal.
Yeah,
But you have to build around that and tire your opponent.
Yeah.
So those things I don't think are taught. You watch a lot of tapes. It's very similar actions when you pass the 80th minute mark. where this pressure starts building in. If you concede fouls at a certain point, those result in either a win or lose for the team.
Yeah.
So a lot of tape. I've sat around by myself watching a lot of tape.
Without anybody saying, do they?
No, I mean, you have to learn from your position.
That's incredible, Thando, because, especially your generation, we from this side, we look at you play well. That kind of discipline, especially in South African football, is very rare. You finish, you go party, you go chase girls, you go chase drinks. But you saying to me now that you would sit, would you say then that kind of discipline is the thing that sort of helped you achieve what every South African footballer's dream is, to go and play overseas?
Not entirely. I think footballers in the country are subjected to a lot of negativity around post-game, what they do after a game. I know most athletes would like to let loose, especially after it happens. Rugby, cricket,
everybody.
but I think footballers get scrutinized more. I'm not condoning the party, but the older I get, the more I realize that there are times when I should not. Now, but back then it was more about I need to do it to get my mind away. It could be maybe taking the pressure on myself, adding more weight to myself, instead of understanding that it's a game. Simplify everything. It's a game. Not everything's going to go your way. Sometimes things happen. Results don't go your way. That's what I used to do. So let me give you a typical example. After a loss, I wouldn't feel like talking to anybody. It's in one room by myself, switch the light off. That's just me. I'll talk about tomorrow when I'm calmer. Because I'm having a conversation about the game I just played. Immediately after, I'm gonna crack my skull.
So you did that. How was the Helsingborg experience?
Beautiful, life changing. I mean, different country, atmosphere, cultures, weather.
You went there fairly young. We've had cases of young South African players, very talented, who go and come back very quickly because strange weather, strange language. You made it. You persevered. You got there. How was that? What was the driver that got you to make it there?
When I joined Supersport, initially they wanted to sign for a 4-year contract. And I was having conversations with my late mom. I said, in 24 months' time, I want to be in Europe. So with me, it started from that point. I knew what I had to do, getting into shape physically, which is a problem for me, physically, because I think I can do it. Just do the bare minimum, just to get over the line. It's fine. I mean, it's their dream, not yours. So I had to change that mindset. So every opportunity, I used to go overseas on trial. I was in Belgium at trial, at Charleroi, at Genk. And then when I went to Feyenoord on trial, they had just signed their 5th foreigner. So then Feyenoord recommended me to Helsingborg, and that's how that deal came about.
Because Feyenoord had this relationship with Supersport
at the time.
You grabbed it with both hands.
I had to. I had to.
Sweden. How was that? I mean,
you do not want to go there in winter. I think from about now till about the end of March, it's not the friendliest of places weather-wise. But when I went on trial, it was summertime. So I just saw beautiful beaches, nice restaurants.
I'd love it,
place. When you actually stay there, you realize that
it's different.
It's very different.
But you played, I mean, for more than a season and a half. You look back at it, was it a success for you? Were you happy there?
I was happy until I couldn't be moved, because my initial journey back was that the club didn't want to sell me, but there were other 2 guys that were sold to Brøndby, and I think it was Austria Vienna, Rapid Vienna in Austria. So at that time, I felt that, you know what, I've got a name a little bit in back home in South Africa, so I can go back. And that's what I did.
So they didn't want you. Are you saying there were offers for you from other
Yes,
places
to go.
and they didn't?
Yeah.
And bigger clubs, I
After
suppose.
the first 6 months, after the call-up from Stuart Baxter,
Yes, the national
after
team.
that point, every month, there would be
Calls were
calls,
coming.
inquiries. They would come to training sessions. They'd come to games.
Yeah.
So I knew that I wasn't going to stay very long.
But then the club says no.
Yeah, the price on the head is just too much.
Okay. A lot of times, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, as a player, when that happens, yes, it's a big club, I want to go. But it also, does it not talk to, this club values me so much, they don't want me to go?
Not necessarily when, during the negotiations, we put it up front that I'm going to use the club as a stepping stone.
Okay, you were
I'm here
open.
to make my name in Europe. I knew it's a league that I'm not going to stay.
Stay for long, yes.
No. It's a very good league,
But
but I knew
you
that
are
I don't want.
worthy of being at a higher level. Yeah, okay.
That's the confidence I had in myself.
Yeah.
Someone else could argue maybe the arrogance, but that's how
It's
much
football
I
arrogance.
believed
But you
in myself.
knew
And
what you're
without
capable
that,
of.
I wouldn't be remembered.
Yeah, no, that's true. You wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have called you to come sit here.
There you go.
No, that's the reality of it. I mean, Thando, you played. I personally think you could have even done much better, but we'll get to that. But I get what you are saying. Then you say you retire. There was this whole. You were 25, I think, and
23. My first retirement.
yeah, and you said what? You're going to sell furniture or something?
No. I just got into housing, so
Oh, housing, yeah,
flipping
sales.
houses and
Yes.
selling houses, and I thought, well, you know what? I'm earning money this way as well. I don't have to run around and get up in the morning. I can do this.
Yeah.
You know? And then within that year, probably like 3-4 months doing that, I felt nah.
I missed.
Like watching football games was kind of difficult.
Yeah.
Like why?
Why is he doing that when
why
you
is he
could be doing this?
I became the guy in the stands,
Yeah.
you know. So a friend of mine was a kit manager at Santos, Mondi Makadla. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
He called me one day and he said, "No, man, come back.
Come home.
Roger was the
Roger,
coach at Santos
yes, I
at the
remember,
time.
yes,
Like, no,
yes.
Roger would love you. So I
Yeah.
just started training just for fun, keeping fit.
Yeah.
And then, Roger offered me a contract. I mean, I've known Kulam all my life. So
Yeah.
when Roger offered me a contract, I was like, you know what?
So Gulam does not remember what happened back then when he was angry with you for leaving.
No,
Andre.
we've always had that type of relationship.
Okay.
There's never malice.
Okay.
Even now, when I see him, I greet him.
Still, that's good.
But business is business.
Yeah.
Business is business.
And he's a businessman who
He's a
understands.
businessman,
Yeah.
you know. I know that sometimes you become surplus to requirements at clubs.
It's
You know, so loyalty is very rare.
in the game. Yeah. Mm.
I can't say I'm loyal to a club.
So you don't do that thing that players do.
Kiss the badge?
Nah.
Oh no, I don't kiss the. I work for the badge. I won't kiss the badge.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's my talent. At the end of the day.
Yeah,
it's my
sure.
talent. So that was just me.
Okay, that's fascinating. So I mean, you work with Roger at Santos.
Mm-hmm.
How do you compare the first term and the second term at Santos?
Very different. I mean,
First one you were a
the
baby.
age average went all the way down.
Yeah,
I was one of the senior
players,
I mean,
yeah.
At 23, 24, I was one
Yeah.
of the senior players.
but also the experience says that you've played at Supersport, you've been overseas, you
Yeah, I've been around the block
Yeah.
for my age. And normally
have.
at that time, that's when you
A lot
break
of
through.
people
You're
actually-
23, you're still young.
Yeah, but
When-
for you at that time, even national caps had been chalked up. It's you.
Mostly junior.
Junior,
caps,
yes,
mostly
but
junior
that's
caps, yeah.
where we knew you
Yeah,
from. But
yeah.
you, how was that though? I mean, you are in Roger's team as one of the seniors, yet you're just 23, 24.
I have a history with Roger as well because he was in the setup under 2023 setup, if I remember correctly. So I had worked with him before, which made the transition a bit easier.
A bit easier. And then, I mean, Sundowns, I know that there was Brasten there was Trot. How do you move there? What happens? And
I think it started with Tyron Arendse being at Sundowns and wanting to go back
Santos.
to Santos. I've had, I think, a season and a half at Santos, which was pretty good. I've had conversations with Coach Pitso, explaining that I think if we're going to select you being at Santos for national team with the World Cup coming into play, it's going to be very difficult. So a move to Joburg would actually help increase your odds.
Of course, yeah.
So when Sundowns came calling, I just business-wide it made sense.
Yeah. I mean, let's go there. You know, you've played for just about every junior team, haven't you?
Yeah.
Under 17, under 20, under 23. You've always clearly been a forward thinker. You set goals. You look at it. You say, I want to play this. I want to play this. Did you play the Olympics?
No,
you didn't. So when you start getting into the senior national team, the World Cup is the ultimate. You want to go there. Was it a dream that you foresaw happening, especially with Coach Bijo speaking to you the way he did?
It's a dream that happened or that manifested itself after the announcement that the World Cup is going to be in South Africa.
Okay.
And then the mind changed again, transition. You know what? World Cup is on home soil.
Yeah.
We automatically qualify.
That's a few years. I mean, when was it? So we still have
I think the announcement was 2000, not 2000.
2006.
Before Germany.
It was before 2006. So you've got about 4 or 5 years you're playing. Thando, you played for, I know I'm jumping, but here's the thing. So you played for the under 20 team. You're one of the stars. You actually helped us qualify for the championship, the Africa Youth Championships.
Yeah.
But you didn't play. You didn't go to the tournament.
Apparently, I missed my fight. Apparently.
What do you mean apparently? Please explain.
Apparently. It was December time. Super Sport, we had our break.
Okay.
So the manager at under 20, I forgot his name, he was supposed to report back on the 26th of December.
For which one?
For the national team, for the camp.
Yeah.
Little couple of training
so
days.
Boxing Day, just coming after Christmas, yes.
And I'd mentioned to him that I won't be able to make it in the morning.
The 26th, the other one.
But the 27th in the morning,
I'll be there.
I'll play. I can fly up and join the team. When he insisted, got to the airport.
He insists that you come on the 26th.
Yeah, I mean, coach called, so I was obligated to go.
Okay.
And then I was waiting for the reference number.
For your flight?
For my flight. That never arrived.
Goodness.
The morning of the 27th, turn on the TV, and there's a replacement already.
Oh, my word.
Thando, going to the youth championship games.
Just like that.
Pitso called. My phone is blowing up.
Pitso is your coach at Supersport at the time, yes.
So it's like, whatever you're doing, come to the club. So the club thinks maybe I just went.
Are you worried? Yeah, sure.
And to be honest, I didn't. So yeah, after that I got fined.
By who?
By the league. I got fined by the club. I got suspended by the league. I think the first games in January, the first 5 games, I got suspended from the league.
By the league for what now?
I have no idea.
No, Thando.
I remember at Supersport, our competitors at that time were competing with that Pirate squad.
Yes.
Yeah. So
For the championship, yeah.
one of those games, the first couple of games, Supersport need to play Pirates.
Yeah.
I kind of understood.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the technicalities behind. I knew it. So
you got sacrificed. And the national team, it doesn't make sense that you're supposed to arrive on the 26th. Okay, you miss it, but to immediately get a replacement talks to some. They didn't
raised eyebrows to me, but something happens to me, I quickly put it behind me. I don't kind of swim in it and dwell in it.
Yeah.
the quicker I put it behind me, the better I can move forward.
But you know, these kind of stories are you know, this is years ago, but it still happens with the South African Football Association that players you guys get treated so shabbily. It's Christmas time. A player asks, guys, just give me the one extra day, I'm coming. Surely it changes little, really. You probably you would not have missed even a session because they've just arrived.
Well, mine was way prior before December. Mine was about the last, probably the end of November, leading up to that December.
Yeah.
After, I think it was the COSAFA.
Okay.
COSAFA, remember?
Yes, COSAFA Cup.
Was just about the end of November, first week of December.
Yeah.
So I had mentioned it way before.
You told them way before.
Way before. I mean, that time we'd
So
qualified.
they knew. Yeah.
The last qualifying game, I actually
You scored.
in Cape Town.
I remember
Two
you.
goals in Cape
Yes,
Town.
yes.
Celebrated, like, yeah,
You're going to the championship.
going to the championships.
Do you? I mean, I know you say you don't, sweat these things. You move on, but do you reflect? When you reflect, don't you feel hard done by such things? Because, I mean, it's to play at continental level is every player's dream. It's who knows what happens there. You get to the World Championships.
No, I don't feel hard done. I always say I don't have that many feelings.
Okay.
It's pretty limited. I just know it's this way. Whatever happens, happens. So I keep focusing on
What do
basically
you-
what I need to do next.
Yeah.
There's no way that you're going to close every door.
Yeah.
Yeah, some door.
That's your
I'm going to kick
attitude,
some
you
doors
feel
open.
it's- and
No
one
matter
will
how
open.
many you close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick a door open.
Yeah, and I mean, looking at your career, you did, because as you say, you then get into the senior national team. The World Cup is coming. What happens then? You are playing for Sundowns, as Coach Pitso has suggested. Things are going okay.
I think at Sundowns' transition was, or the influx of players.
Yeah, no, it was that time.
Because when I signed, I was under the impression, I think they were adding 3 or 4 players, as I was told.
Okay.
When I arrived, I think at that time we were, 19 or 18 new players.
Yeah, that was the time when
Zumas,
Sundowns were just signing.
Darius,
Yeah.
Zos. So immediately I felt like, okay, it's a challenge. Yeah, no, this is good.
Compete and whatever.
I wasn't worried about the challenge more, But that's what I thought, I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Or mind you, one of the reasons I joined Sundowns, my favorite player was Iwi Kambule. There's a goal he
didn't love
scored.
Iwi.
There's a goal he scored
I
against Cape Town Spurs. I was a ball boy that time.
Oh my goodness, I remember.
That's the day I turned into a Sundowns fan.
Is it?
Yeah, that's the day. So
Is it that one where he lifted the ball and
very tight angle.
Boom,
Boom,
remember
volley.
that goal?
I was a ball boy.
Oh my goodness.
I think I celebrated with the team in the corner. I'm
and
not
you're,
sure.
and you're a Santos ball boy, you're Cape Town Spurs ball boy at the time. Or just,
I was a Cape Town Spurs ball
yeah,
boy.
yeah.
Always at the game.
But yeah, no, it's the
It's not
great.
far from Athlone Stadium, so
Yeah.
to walk to Athlone Stadium from Goks.
Yeah.
So when other PSL teams wanted me to join them, sorry, Sundowns was just.
When Sundowns called it.
When I
So
look at
you
it,
lived the dream.
when I look at it now, I've ticked everything that I've actually wanted to achieve. I have by the World Cup.
Let's talk about that. So it's we get announced or we are going to host the World Cup, and the seed gets planted. I want to play the biggest stage of them all at home. In the build-up, your football, of course, you're playing well, you're doing well. Do you keep thinking, I'm getting in? You get called into the national team as well.
Yes. After Sundowns, Roger had moved as well from Santos to Wits. So half of the season is like, listen, I need you to come and play for me.
Yeah.
You're not getting a fair shout at Sundowns. I know you want to compete for a place, but at least here you'll be playing regularly. And you also stressed the World Cup is right here. So I had to weigh my options, and I had to leave.
Yeah.
I had to leave. As I say, I mean, loyalty in football. It shouldn't something that should be primary.
No.
It shouldn't be. Especially an event like the World Cup coming.
Yeah, no.
So when I left to join Wits, I was playing. I wasn't making cameo appearances.
Where at Sundowns?
At Wits.
Okay, yes, yes.
Sundowns at Wits. I was playing.
Regular.
And the World Cup was right here. You know, I just had to find the right form. I had 2.5 seasons to go.
Yeah.
So I knew that, I just have to get in the squad.
Yeah.
Perform. I'll get there.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, closer to the time, the terrible 3 happened with the ACL and meniscus.
Yeah.
And the recovery time was going to take me way past the World Cup.
Past the World Cup.
And I'll only be healthy in September.
After the World Cup.
After the World Cup.
Now, how does that happen? How does that injury happen?
Around about January, before the league kicks in.
This is
Normally-
January 20.
This is 20. This is after the. This is after the
the
Confed.
Confed, yes. Okay.
It's after the Confed. This is about January.
Yeah.
So at least you want to get into the reserves. At least the coach has the squad.
Yes, but yeah, be part
You
of
must
the
just be
squad.
able to knock. If anything happens, I'm there. So we played a friendly just before the league starts against. I think the team's name is Mashakan
From Mozambique.
Mozambique.
Yes, I know
Playing
Mashaki.
at Starrock Park. Friendly game. Get the ball turning, and as I turn, this guy just lunges on the leg, on my right leg that's balancing, and all you can hear was a snap. Stadium went quiet.
Everybody had it. Yeah, it's a training match.
But at that time, it feels like, it's just a knock. I'll get up. And I got up, kind of ran a couple of meters. Nah, I'm uncomfortable. Something's wrong. And then the knee starts swelling.
As you run.
Yeah. The physio comes, special spray.
Yeah, the normal thing.
game is
Yeah,
on,
yeah.
game
It's,
is on.
it's,
I'm thinking, no, I'm all right. And then they had to do the MRI 2 days later because it was swollen.
no, so yeah.
Yeah, 2 days later on the 7th of February, they had to do the MRI. And then they scheduled the appointment, the operation, on the 11th, which is of February. which is my birthday.
Mandela's release day. Yeah.
Yeah.
You were born on the, yeah.
So that's what
So
happened.
that you did the operation on your birthday
On my birthday.
of the year you were supposed to be playing the World Cup. You knew. Surely when they tell you you have to go operation, you know that.
No, I thought,
dream is over.
no, this guy is joking, can't be.
Is it?
There's no way. There's no way. You're telling me you can't fix me for the World Cup? Or at least for the league?
Yeah.
You can't do that?
And he says no.
My man, this is one of the worst. This is one of the worst in the country. And the only doctor that could do the surgery was that Morningside clinic. I think it was an Asian guy, Dr. Lee or something like that.
Yeah.
He's the only one who could
Who
perform.
knows that?
Yeah.
And it's an op to clearly not to get you back. At least not in the near future.
Eventually, yeah,
Yeah.
long term.
Yeah.
But short term, no, cancel your short term goals. That's not going to happen.
How heartbreaking was that? Who do you call? Who do you talk to when they tell you those kind of things?
Oh, you can't call anybody. you can't call anybody because you try to digest it.
Yeah.
And you're trying to work around ways, maybe. There should be other
There
ways.
must be.
There should be other ways. Besides the Western world ways.
Yeah.
Our African ways.
Maybe
There could be ways.
No, it's hope.
It has to get there.
That's what I'm saying. It's the
just to
hope.
get there. There was hope. But quickly, when I started doing the rehab,
You could tell.
no. I couldn't walk. I couldn't drive. I couldn't sleep. There's a lot of things I couldn't do. Yeah.
I can imagine the physical pain, but the emotional one of missing on this dream that it's tangible. You're Thando Mngomeni, you're playing for the national team. You have the ability of all the players in the country, you are able to make the squad. That pain must be...
Yes, it's there for sure. Huge. I know a lot of players won't be able to get or want to get back to where they were. Mentally, it's frustrating.
It is.
But as I say, it's not the World Cup is not happening. Then I just have to have a last dance with the game.
Okay.
That was my next issue.
Yeah.
You just have one good season, then just it's done now. World Cup is gone.
You're how old at the time, by the way?
That time I'm 27.
Yeah, it's still, if anything goes well, you can still play 3-4 seasons. But
So when I was 21, 22, I already knew at 27 after the World Cup, I'm calling it quits.
okay,
I'm not going to play a long. I'm not going to be in my 30s playing football.
oh, that was what
That
you
was
always.
I'm not.
Okay,
Maybe hence I carried myself the way
you did.
'cause I'm not going to stick around like you guys. You guys can do it.
Yeah.
I don't have to.
Why? What was that? What? So, like you say, perhaps you're not that whole. I have this big goal. I achieved this. I'm done.
That was it.
What was football for you? Because I'm sitting here thinking, a lot of people come from backgrounds where football is a way out. I'm going to play, and it can't be taken away from me because maybe I'm going to go hungry again. What was it for you? Was it a sport you just loved? It wasn't.
I wouldn't say I grew up dreaming to become a footballer.
Yeah.
No, that'd be a lie. That'd be a lie. I was good at other sports as well.
Yeah, you played basketball, you said.
So that sport is a sport I had love with. It's like I love it. I'll do anything for that.
Yeah.
But obviously, the opportunities weren't presented.
Yeah, no, especially in South Africa, it wasn't the kind you.
I mean, at the time, even getting a scholarship to the University of Florida wasn't enticing.
Yeah.
It's either basketball in Florida or PSL here.
Okay.
Like, you know what?
Let's do it here.
The household football crazy.
Let's
It's going
do
to be
it.
football. So it was football.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why I was kind of like the black sheep or the misunderstood one. But I take it all in my stride.
Yeah.
We're not all going to be the same.
No, that's true. I mean, it's and you use the word black sheep. I think that I almost misunderstood, and it people would say you having had a brother who played, comparisons are always there, but like I say, I didn't really cover you when you were playing. I was already on the other side, but yeah, it's this strange boy, languid. He works next he's good, but he's, like I say, it's almost like you're not interested, eh? It's you play because you can, but not because you have to.
Well, perception.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Unorthodox. Maybe
Yeah.
you can
Yeah.
call it that. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a guy, when Pizza showed me a video of Nkwanku Kanu,
Yes.
I was like, wow, this guy.
Yeah. Could be your brother.
He just he looks like the way I play off the bat.
Yes. Yeah.
So what Pete's actually done, there's a lot of players who has the same kind of way I'm playing, like the Dennis Bergkamp at Arsenal.
Yeah.
You don't see him sprinting a lot. It's just,
Never. No.
not everyone's going to be speedy or box to box like maybe Tabo was.
Yeah. Sure.
So I have to work on my craft the way it suited me.
Yeah. And when you had that, but I think that's the thing, we watch, when you are on the ball, you're very effective. You do what has to be done and you do that. How do you look back at your career? When you sit and look back, are you like content? Do you say, the World Cup, of course, it's a miss and it's beyond your control, really. It's an injury. You can't do anything. But do you look back and say, content?
Very much so. Very much so. I've met a lot of beautiful people through football.
It's fascinating. You just
the beautiful moments I have.
Yeah.
Let's say you're going through a slump or something. When I just think about football, it just brings happy memories. So I cannot live in this bubble where it's a regret.
Yeah.
One little instant of regretting something in football, it will change every course of my life.
Yeah.
Maybe I won't have the beautiful kids I have now because of one regret.
Yeah.
So I'd rather live through the regret and have what I have now.
What you said something that I've interviewed players, I don't know, I've been doing this for 30 years. I've never had anybody say what you just said. Players always say, oh, winning there's something. But you just said, I've met beautiful people and it's so profound. Yeah, I'm gobsmacked actually because people, or you get what I'm saying.
I understand where you're coming from,
Yeah.
or how they would think.
Yeah.
If I try to make sense of it, they've dreamt of lifting a trophy.
Yes.
So their joy comes from lifting a trophy. And when they think happiness, they think lifting the trophy brings the happiness.
Yeah.
I've won every trophy in the country, but that moment doesn't eclipse the person that I've met,
Yeah.
who I can relate to.
Yeah.
For me,
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You spoke of kids. How many do you have?
I have 3.
You're a dad.
Meshluk was 17, Milani is 15, Mason is 10.
How have that changed? I mean, you know, we
Changed.
become dad, and I've seen people. I'm a dad myself, and just it does something to you. What did being a dad do for you?
It changes your perspective. It changes your perspective of. I think after my daughter, that's when the real change started to happen.
Kanaki, the first one.
Yeah, 2008. And that's when
You were
I
still
was,
playing, yes.
Yeah, I was coming from the slump of retiring, getting back. And that's when she was conceived that time. So I changed mentally to being present. I wouldn't sit here and say I'm the best. Oh, no, I think I'm far from it. Anyone is.
Yeah.
But yeah, they bring joy. They bring joy. And that's the most important thing.
Do you? I mean, you coach. You say now you coach youngsters, but you know, at the beginning I spoke to you about when you played at Regesdal. I mean, that's another thing. You come from Gooks. You play Regesdal, mainly very white.
At the time, yeah, we were only 2 black folks.
Yeah.
Yeah, only 2 black folks.
How was that? Because you know, how was the dynamic there? And even against, you know,
It's one of those community clubs. I mean, now Regesdal has completely transitioned.
Yeah, of course.
Now I don't think there's a single white player.
Yeah.
No.
But back then, yeah.
Yeah, back then, it was. My coach went on to become the head of Old Mutual, the academy, Barry Bush, who was also my dentist. So it's changed from back in the day
to
now. It actually just took me realizing that competition based, because I was never competing. I was just playing football.
Yeah.
But when I got put in a space of competing with others for a place, it kind of just it was a light switch.
Yeah.
It was a light switch. Yeah.
Yeah, because there it was like you say, just you're playing because we can.
Community team.
Yeah.
You know, come weekends, train twice, Tuesday, Thursday.
But in a way it helped, isn't it, that you, like what you just said about people and trophies, what it did for you who you are, you play because you play.
Yeah.
When things don't go right, we are not going to sit and cry, oh, we didn't win the trophy, because it's at your formation, you were playing your formative years, you were playing that community, like you say, it's the man matters, you know.
Yeah. Very different.
Yeah.
To how it is now. Even if you go back to, let's say, schools now, it's important the kid has fun. You can't be pushing a winning mentality at a stage where you haven't started with growth. You know, it needs to start off having fun, and gradually, as they switch years or go older, then you start implementing little things that gets them ready.
Yes.
That gets them ready.
I'm listening to you speak, ne, and I'm thinking you coach your former coach Pitso has started this whole Pitso Mngomeni soccer schools thing, and what you're saying almost resonates with what he's doing there. Are you guys not in contact? Are you not? I mean, he's got lots of coaches there. I'm thinking you'd fit in perfectly into the Pitso Mngomeni soccer schools.
We speak. Yeah, we speak. We're in a good space.
Yeah,
we're in a good space. He helps me out a lot.
Okay.
Strengthening the mind, possibilities, pros and cons.
Yeah.
It always keeps me on the toes. It still does till today.
I don't know. It just feels like you and him would be a perfect match. Honest.
I think not even just for me. I think a host of footballers in the country.
Yeah.
He helps out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just the man he is.
He is. Yeah. Thando, what? You know, you are a dad now, of course, looking at your kids and whatever, but you also coach. What would you? When you, I mean, we're speaking, let me go back to Cape Town. the talent that has always been there. We've seen it in Bay Hills, all of you guys. Just recently, there was this whole thing about Bartman and Velebai, those youngsters. Do you get excited when you see young players coming through?
From Cape Town, yeah. From Cape Town, very much so.
Yeah.
The type of football in Cape Town is very different to the ones to inland.
Yeah.
Inland. I mean, inland more, Pukwini, Shaitolo. It's all good and well, but I don't think you'd possibly do that in Cape Town. Well, my era.
Yeah.
Oh, no, my era was pretty tough. The Santos, Hellenic.
Yeah.
It's just, it's hard.
Yeah.
You know? Not to shed or throw light or shade
onto the other ones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
no.
a different type of football.
But why is it, I mean, you came over here, you made it, you came early, but you've seen over the years a lot of very good players who are in Cape Town come through here and they just struggling, and some of them go back. I mean, we had Ikram Reina struggling, going back, okay, he's making it now. Why is that? Why do you think people from the Cape often struggle up here?
It's a very good question. I think there's not enough time given, I think.
Yeah.
It got easier for me because of the national team setups, under 17 cabs, under 20 cabs.
Yeah.
So I was basically, when I transitioned to Joburg, I was used to the surroundings.
The guys.
Others find it hard. Also, the background is not the same. You know,
Yeah.
you're used to everything being more homely.
Yes.
When you move away from home, you by
Changes.
yourself.
But
It
you
does
were
play-
blessed
it
in
does
that.
play a role.
But you were blessed in that SuperSport had that kind of environment where they put you guys.
You could put me anywhere, I'd be okay.
You'd be fine.
I'm not a prime example.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I can never be a prime example.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm pretty comfortable wherever I am. Yeah, I'm comfortable with myself.
Currently, what do you make of South African football, the PSL in particular? Just watching from the outside.
There's pros, there's cons. I feel that it's too robotic.
Okay.
It's too, there's no leeway, there's no freedom of expression, which is what we like.
Yeah, no.
Hence the tiny bit of skill factors, the crowd goes wild.
Yeah.
Because it's rare in our game.
Yeah.
It's not, coaches are structured. They want someone they can tell to do that and to that.
Yeah.
That's the only change that is kind of, you don't see.
Yeah.
You don't see a lot.
I mean, just the other day, you're so right. I mean, I had, was it Pirates, when they were beating Magezi and the coach was all crazy about, this boy. And they were just knocking the ball around, really. Just about everybody was criticizing them. Klompoke Gana said on TV, you know, why do they call it showboating? We watched you guys play, the people before you guys, and you excited us. What's your stance there?
I'm pro showboating. I'm pro being an individual. As long as it's progressive. And there's a result at the end. You can do that all game. Going back, doing that and going into your defensive block, no, that I don't condone.
Maybe you're going to start it from afresh, like Iwi Kambule and them used
then
to
let
do.
it roll to the back. You'll get it in a more
Later.
advanced area. That
Okay.
last third, I'll be happy with that.
Okay.
Because also, clubs are result-based.
You know, it's business now,
There's
eh?
jobs on the line here.
Yeah.
And coaches have a lot of pressure. So I kind of understand why they wouldn't risk. It's a risk.
Yeah.
Having a player with flair at 10, it's considered risky now.
Yeah, no, in the past, differently.
Or they say you're a luxury player.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Yeah. But I was told as a 10, you don't go past that center
Onto
circle.
the other guys, yeah.
You don't pass the center circle. So I have nothing to do with my defensive duties.
But
But when
now,
I get it, I must make it count.
yes.
You know.
But now the football is just, number 10 must go defend, number 9, even though
Now
it's
more of a-
expected.
it's more of a team effort.
Yeah,
We adapt
yeah.
to the ways that are now.
Yeah, I
It's
guess so.
changing.
It's the world.
It's not changing negatively. It's changing. You look at our under 17s at the World Cup.
Yeah.
Our under 20s were there.
Yeah, they
So
went
there is
past
progression. There is progression in the robotic approach because it's
Maybe
getting
it works.
getting
It's
us
getting
places.
somewhere,
It's
eh?
getting us places.
Yeah.
So you have to support whoever's at the helm.
Yeah.
I remember I was skeptical about the head coach.
Hugo Bruce.
I was skeptical at first.
Yeah, a lot of
because
us
I felt
were.
like Umshishi deserved to be
We all
involved. But if you look at it now, I'm like, you know what?
The man was right.
Give
Yeah.
that man his flowers, all right?
Yeah. No, I think so. I think if a lot of times we bash the South African Football Association, but I think for having stuck with Hugo Bruce when a lot of us were like hoeing things in the papers and everywhere, I think they've done very well. Thando, just finally, I mean, you said you coach schools and all that, but other than that, what would you want to do?
Oh, I'm doing what I want to do.
Okay.
This is what I want to do. To grow in my space.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. I was having a conversation with Coach Beecher the other day that possibly I'm going to be his competitor because he's building a legacy.
Yeah, sure.
It's never too late, and that's what I want to achieve.
Yeah. No, look, I think we wish you all the best. You've as a player, you've built it. Like I say, personally, I think you could have done more, but everything happens for the reasons that it happens. You are content, and I think that's always the best thing, as long as you are content with what you've done, and now you've moved into the next phase of your life, and wish you all the best, my brother. Keep inspiring.
Kind words, much appreciated.
Keep inspiring. It's always good when we see people who've entertained us passing what they've learned in whichever way. And yeah, as you are saying, at that age, that's if they get it right there, we are set for the best.
Yeah. I mean, not everyone's line of work could be coaching. Not every great player must become a coach.
Of course.
So I hope people understand that. I mean, a lot of former players get criticized for not venturing into the coaching space.
Yeah.
And some are just hustling their own way, which
Yeah,
is
sure.
fine. As long as they're putting food on the table,
Yeah.
it shouldn't be a worry.
Yeah. I think we forget that there's also, you are a Thando before this soccer thing, and you have your own goals and objectives. But it's, as I said at the beginning, it's that whole thing that you've become so much a part of us that we still care. We still treat you like you're still that Thando. People don't see you and there's a Thando guy and somebody says he's lost, and we're like, no, Thando can't be lost. It's
No, it can't be.
So I think it's. But I'm glad you have that sober mind to understand who you are, what you stood for, and why you'll be 50, 60, and people will still think
They'll treat me like the
Thando
18-year-old who went
Exactly
AWOL.
that, yeah.
That's I've passed that stage.
Yeah. My brother, thank you so much for
you very
making
much. Much
time.
appreciated.
Really appreciate.
Sure.
Inside SA Soccer with me, Brother Jakes, and I was sitting with Thando Mngomeni. You've had him, he's here. Let's wish him all the best. He entertained us, and as time goes, there's players who come and go, but it's good to see them and catch up with them, as we love to do here on the show. Thank you for joining us.